morning, everybody. Are you excited this morning? I am very excited to be here. I'm here on stage with my very good long-term friend, Gloria Joubert. We're the golden oldies, the golden girls. It's such a privilege to be here this morning and just to be part of this energetic, exciting organization. You know, I couldn't have chosen a better place than this morning to be here amongst you guys. So this morning we're going to have a lot of fun. Are you ready for fun? Because on the stage you got these two girls that has been part of this business forever. And we are even more excited today than when we got started in the business. Yeah. So who of you are new here today? The new ones. Just put up your hands that we can see. A few of you, guess? Wow. You know, this demo this morning is especially for you. So we are going to share some valuable things that you can use in your business to grow your business. So first of all, I'm going to introduce Gloria to you to just tell us a little bit about her story of how she got started in the business. Gloria.
Thank you. Morning, everybody. Thank you for all your excitement. It just gives us the courage to keep on keeping on. You see, we sat in a chair just like you did someday. And it was just exciting the night that we came to look at the business. I was invited by one of my colleagues at work. And she said, does your husband earn enough money for you to spend? And I said, no spending money in our house. But we had dreams. And our biggest dream was to travel overseas. And Pete said, you marry me, we'll go overseas for our honeymoon. Well, 8 years later, we still hadn't been overseas because we went to Durban for our honeymoon. Why? Money. Okay, so when we saw this business, I got very excited about two things that evening. Firstly, they demonstrated a product that night, which you'll hear a bit about later, that really opened my eyes. And then they showed us how we could earn some extra income by using these products and sharing them. So that was the second thing that got me positive. Pete wasn't so positive, had his arms folded. Engineer like me, no, I don't go door to door. But it was a totally different thing. And it changed our lives. We've traveled the world because of this business. And if we can, so can you achieve whatever goal it is. It might not be travel. I don't know what it is, but you better know what it is, because it's your goal that's going to motivate you to do what you need to do. So if we can do it, so can you. Thank you.
Oh. Thank you, Gloria. Now, our relationship with this business started way back in 1980. Now, some of you were not even born by then. But this morning I was thinking, you know, actually our relationship with this business started when I was still in my mother's womb. You know, God had a plan for you. He had a plan for me and for each and every one of you. It's for us to fulfill that plan and to live out the plan that He had installed for you. So I know that this business was installed in my genes those years. So now, in 1979, I still worked as a nursing sister in a big provincial hospital. I was a midwife and a nursing sister, and because I love people and I love working with people. So then our son was born, our first child was born. Now, way back when I was still small, I had this dream that one day when I got my own children, I wanted to be a stay-at-home mother. I wanted to be there for my children. So when our first one was born in 79, I quitted my job as a nursing sister. And I became the housewife that I dreamt about, you know, all these years. But you know what? My salary was gone. So 7 months down the track, we found out that we are financially stressed to the limit. And I was praying and I was saying, Father, please give me something, because my husband said, you either go back to your nursing career or you find something that you could do from home. So I prayed about it, and you know what? God answers prayers. Out of the blue, somebody called me not out of the blue, it was sent, called me and just offered me a business opportunity. So we were introduced to this business. I must tell you, I was very scared. I was very skeptical because I had no business background, but my dream was actually stronger than my fear at that stage. So we got started with the business, and it was a roller coaster. There were many ups and downs, but we were keeping on, and we were excited about the business. And you know what? We didn't start this business to travel. Like Gloria, they wanted to travel. We wanted just to earn enough extra money to supplement my husband's income and to fill the gap that my salary was gone. So we've been traveling overseas so many times through this business. I stopped counting when we got to the 100th one. So that was an added benefit for us. We made the most amazing friends. We learned about health. As a nursing sister, I knew nothing about health and nutrition. They didn't teach us that. They just teach us to treat the symptoms of diseases. So everything I know today on nutrition and health is in this business. And we are healthy. We take our supplements. It's an added benefit when you are part of this business. So there is so many things that is added to your life through this business. And you know, when we got started, there was only basically 99% home care products. We didn't have all these food supplements and nutritional products that we have today. We started with home care. Now, because we had this need for extra income, I started selling products. You know, I even went door to door. Now, those years you could do it. It was safe to do it, but not nowadays. So I started selling, and you know, it was not that big an emphasis on sponsoring and building a network those years. It was just retailing. So I started to retail the products, and we became directors after 5 months in the business with no distributor in our team, just by selling products. And it was hard, you know, but we did it. And the reason why I was so excited, because there was an overseas trip coming up in Israel. So we started, and I took my husband to Israel with me. And there his eyes opened, and we came back, and he was excited, and we started building the business the correct way with sponsoring people. So, yeah, it's possible if you've got a dream. Now, products to me is the basis of this business. If there's no product, we don't have a business. And I hope you understand that. Products must move either to retail customers or to distributors. Products must move for us to make money. So when products flow, income grow. Remember that. When products flow, income grow. And we were never scared to invest in stock. You know, we carried lots of stock, because when your cupboards are full, you will sell the products. If there's no products on your cupboard, you're not going to sell the products. You're not that sense of urgency to go out and move the products. So today we are so blessed with many, many more products in the ranges, the home care, the personal care, the skin care, the nutritional products. So, you know, and people can cut on many other things, but they cannot cut on home care. This morning we're going to share about the home care products, how to demonstrate it to your customers, how to create more sales and move, you know, be excited. So if you think about it, who of you used soap this morning? Anybody here that used soap? I hope so. It's a needed product. We all need to do washing. We all need to wash our bodies, our hair. We need to bath the kids, you know. We need to clean a lot of things around the house, the dishes and so on. So soap is very, very important. And we got that as a fantastic product in our range. Now, and it's economical, you know. Our products are so economical. And I often get the question from customers that say, why must I buy your product? You know, instead of the ones that I buy in the supermarket. And I love that question, because then I can tell them what the benefits of our products are. Firstly, by the fact that you can save a lot of money, because it's economical, it's concentrated, the housewife adds the water. The fact that it's biodegradable, which means we are saving the environment. you know, for our future kids to come, the world. We are doing our little bit to save the world because the products break down. You can water your washing powder water in the garden and it makes the soil good, yeah, and it grow. And the products are non-caustic. It won't burn your skin. It won't dry out your skin. And then, of course, the products are non-toxic, on which Gloria will explain a little bit more. And they are versatile. One product substitute 10 other products. And that brings me to a saving of space under your cupboard. You know, you got one bottle and a spray bottle instead of 10 different other cleaning bottles, product bottles under your cupboard. So the bottom line is, the economy. People want to save money. Everybody wants to save money. Our products are very economical. So, Glo, did you mention that you were a nursing sister? She was also a nursing sister. Now, I know that she came in contact with children that took cleaning products in and internally, and the toxins, what it does to their body. So can you just elaborate a little bit about what the effect of the toxins is in your body?
Yes, remember I said that night I saw two things. And the one was that these products were child safe. And that if a child had to accidentally drink Super 10, which will clean a dirty oven, a filthy dirty oven, and a filthy dirty motor car engine, they would come to no harm. And I knew then that everybody that I knew needed these products, because I had seen the effect. In fact, one of the children that we had in our hospital, we worked at Children's Hospital in Johannesburg, and we had many of them. Almost on a daily basis, we had some child coming in from drinking some form of cleaning product within that home. Because where were they kept? Under the zinc most of the time. And where do they crawl? On the floor. And that's where they found them, and they pick them up and they drink them. Some of them were lucky. They were able to be treated. Others had to have esophageal dilatation because of the scar tissue in their esophaguses, and we saw them come back and back for those dilatations. Some of them died, which was most unfortunate. There was one child that her story was actually in the Fair Lady. Even after I had left Children's Hospital, there were still follow-up stories on this child that was still undergoing all different kinds of operations from drinking household detergents. So we can never be, and it's not just the drinking of the products. The products are so toxic that you don't even realize that within the last decade, there have been thousands of new chemicals introduced into our cleaning ranges that we bring into our homes and are using them. Things that will disrupt our health, that they come to actually steal our health. You see, those stories of those children, we could see. But these other attacks of the toxins on your bodies, we don't see. We just suffer the consequences of them within our bodies. So, hormonal, we're not even aware that most of the problems is because of the stuff that we use. We sleep in sheets, we sleep in clothes, and that's when your body is supposed to be resting. It's been attacked by those chemicals. So I can never explain more to you about the importance of our products, that we have products that are non-toxic, and you are going to see the benefits in your health. Hormonally, weight loss, if you're struggling with weight loss, it could even be that. So there are many things. You just need to be aware, because now you know, now you've got to take responsibility. So we are now going to demonstrate some of the products for you, and I'm going to start with my favorite product. And that is Super 10. Thank you. Just pull the table a bit closer for us. Don't lift it. If you lift it, the top comes off. Thank you. So Super 10 is the product I spoke about. that you can use to clean a dirty oven, a dirty motor car engine, and Super 10 comes in 1 liter. And we dilute it 10:1. That means we take 1 part of Super 10 to 10 parts of water. And you don't have to guess because you've got a spray bottle. And in the spray bottle, just won't you hold that for me, please, Chrisna? There are markings on your spray bottle. There's the 10:1 dilution, that's for everyday use. And then the 3:1 dilution, which is the heavier duty. That would be for dirty motor car engines and dirty ovens. But you know what? Once you've used these, you're never going to have dirty engines and dirty motor car engines again and dirty ovens. Because when you use them, you just spray and you clean them straight away. So it makes life very easy. And if your children had to get hold of this, nothing will happen to them, even in the concentrated form, not just when it's been mixed. So I can never explain to you how important it is. So now what I'm going to do is show you on a carpet, especially for our new people. I love this demonstration. And my team know, because I make them learn, that you scratch this on. You don't just make a little mark like this so nobody can see it. You show them, and this is a wax crayon, which is not easy to get off. I'm sure you'll understand, off a carpet. What we've got here is this solution that's been mixed because of time. There we go. Okay. What I'm going to do now, spray into the center of this. And because Super 10 takes time to work, you just give it a little bit of time just to be able to start the chemical reaction. And then you use the soft part of your finger. You don't have to scratch. You can already see there that it's coming out. Not so. So you just keep on doing that. If you've got a stain that's really hard, you just take it again and you just give it another spray. You don't have to, and don't over wet a carpet if you clean in a carpet, or even a lounge suite where there've been marks, because they've got sponge in and they bring up the dirt underneath. So you must just do the fibers, and then all you have to do is dab out the Super 10 that you've put into the carpet. Sorry, I'm looking at the microphone, and so I do know you're there. Okay. And there we have it. Okay. Isn't that amazing? So non-toxic can do a job that many other products out there can't do. But if they can do come near this in any way, they are not economical and they are totally dangerous. Get that, dangerous in your home. Thank you.
Wow, and you can even use the Super 10 as an air freshener. You just spray it in the air, it's no problem. Give a few...
Cuffs.
Yeah.
On your spray, you can spray yourself. The other day at church, I actually messed some tea in church, and I had beige pants on. And everybody said, "Oh, look what you've done." I said, "No problem." Got home, sprayed it off. I was going out to lunch with somebody, not a mark. Off I went, okay? So it's the most amazing product. And you need to believe. And how do you believe? By using it. Thank you. Thanks, Chrisna.
And there's also a price comparison that shows the economy of our products. For example, the Super 10 will cost you, 26 Rand a litre in its usable diluted form. And compare that to all the other products under the zinc of normal customers, it is such a saving.
Yeah, okay. Absolutely. Chrisna is now going to demonstrate one of our products, which I'm sure all of you that use it know. But I say, this is my favorite, and they're all my favorites. And that's LDC.
Yes, the LDC is definitely my favorite. I cannot imagine a household without LDC. LDC is a soap, liquid, It stands for light duty concentrate. And you know what makes it so nice and soft to use on your hands? It contains coconut oil. That's why it's so soft and it doesn't dry out your skin. But it's so versatile. You can do so many different things with LDC. It's not only for washing your dishes. By the way, if you wash your dishes, you can wash your greasy pots and pans and grits in ice cold water with LDC. And if you go camping, you can actually wash your braai grits in the river with LDC and the fishes won't die because it's biodegradable and non-toxic and non-caustic. Now, I want to demonstrate to you one of our uses of LDC that we use every day in our house because we eat food and we cook vegetables every single day. Now, I want to show you a demonstration for those of you who haven't seen it before. This is broccoli. Broccoli you need to wash because it's sprayed with a sticker layer that makes the pesticides that they spray on it to stick on the surface of it to protect it from the pesticides. And then when the rain comes, it doesn't wash the pesticide off. So if you just rinse your broccoli and your vegetables in water, it's not going to get rid of all the poisons. So LDC is there to help you get rid of the poisons. So I will demonstrate. I've got one piece of broccoli here. So I just want to show you what happens when a normal housewife break this in florets, rinse it under the tap, and put it in the pot. What is actually happening? Gloria, can you hold for me? Now, how's the water? I need obviously water. Let me just open this. Okay, so when you wash your broccoli normally, you do this. Now, I hope you can see from the back. It's like an umbrella if you wash it. Can you see? The water just runs off like a raincoat. Now, I'm going to pour some water in this bowl. And then I'm just going to use some LDC. Give us, oops, maak met geoop. A squirt in the water like this, just a little bit. And then I'm going to wash the broccoli in the water like this. Okay. As you can see. Now you must watch closely. I'm going to wash it again with water. Can you see what is happening now? Where's the umbrella now? It's gone. Now, this is clean broccoli. Now, I want to compare it with you for the other piece that is still here, so that you maybe can see the difference. Can you see the nice green color there? Look at this one. This one is not as nicely green as that one. It's more gray because there's still some pesticides and sticker layer on it. Okay? So, yeah, this is one of the uses. And then you can put all your veggies, all your fruits and everything in water and just wash it with LDC. Then you know you don't get all those toxins in your body. The other use of LDC is you can wash your dishes in cold water. Now, I've asked a lady down here to come for the demo so that we can just demonstrate how it washes ice cold, the LDC, the oils and grease in ice cold water. Okay, you must come this side. Come this side. Okay, come here. Have you seen this before? No? She hasn't seen this demo before. What's your name?
Hanley.
Hanley. Hanley, hold your hands over this. Let me. Yeah, okay. Both hands. You just pour some oil. Just rub it into your hands. Let me just not on your jacket. And then, yeah. And then I'm going to put some LDC on. Wash your hands like normally, like you would wash it under the tap, like that. You can actually see how it foams and how it actually dissolves the fat. Now, this is cold water, believe me. Sorry for you. Okay, wash your hands. Oh, it's cold.
It's very cold.
Okay. Okay, now you must dry your hands. and then see if there's any oil left on your hands, and if it smells like oil, is it
Nothing.
okay? And it's
Not oily.
not
Not oily. And
is it dry?
it's dry.
Soft.
It's soft. And it's nice.
And kindly, thank you. Listen, you can take this one. Let's give her a gift to take home. Okay, so this is LDC. You know, you can bath your kids. Just throw them in a bath. You know what happened with my kids when they were small? I don't know if you put them in the bath, they take the face cloth and they do this. They're sucking up the water from the face. Now, if there's other stuff in, they get all that toxins in. But if they do it with LDC, nothing will happen. It's safe for them. And it don't leave a ring in the bath. You know, it keeps fat in suspension, so the little drops, you know, stay in the middle. You can come and have a look afterwards there. All the little drops of the fat will stay in the middle. So you got a clean bath, a clean basin. Okay, yeah. This is an amazing product. So if you haven't used LDC before, this is the first product that you must get. Oh yeah, and the Super 10. So Gloria is going to share with you about the washing powder. This is another big saver. And I'm using this now for nearly 46 years. It's amazing.
Yes, absolutely amazing. G1, it is highly concentrated, and it doesn't have anything in it that will be poisonous to your garden or yourselves, your families. So if you are not using this product, you are saving your family. All you need to use, can you see the size of this? 2 of these scoops for a normal 5 kg wash. I have a washing machine that takes 16 kgs. I don't wash 16 kgs for one person at a time, but when it's linen day, it's quite a bit. So then I will use 2.5, maybe 3 scoops. That's all that you need to use. Very, very economical. I know for many people, their 2 kg will last them 6 to 8 months. Mine lasts me well over a year, because I'm just one person, but I do make a lot of washing. Totally non-toxic. So if you're not using this, beware. You're causing your family to have untold diseases that won't even be related back to these products. But we know, because we know, that ours is the best and the only one that you need to be using. It's highly economical. So don't be fooled by the price of your 2 kg box. You buy 2 kgs of the other stuff and it lasts you for 2 weeks. Here, this will last you for far longer than that. Thank you, Chrisna.
Yeah, and yeah, thank you, Gloria. I just want to add there, because I had a customer that had itchy bags from soap powders in other washing powders in their material of their clothes. When the sweat comes in contact with the material of the shirt, it makes a rash. And since they're using these products, the G1 laundry, the rash is gone and there's no allergy on the skin. And you get 133 washes out of 1 2-kilo bag. And just quickly, yeah, I just want to mention the price comparison. One wash in South Africa will cost a customer R2.85, while all the other brands, if I take an average there of the price comparison, it's between R9 and R7 per wash. So it is more than half the price, more economical than the shop products.
When I started in this business, we still used material nappies. And the babies,
They don't know about that.
yeah, some of you are a bit younger. Some of you are still my age, but you will know, and it's the same thing. The babies used to get nappy rash, and when they wet their nappies, it actually accelerated that soap that was in the other product. That I had a number of clinics that we used to visit in when I was doing midwifery, actually, and we used to go to different places. And I introduced G1. I gave them G1. I said, just try this. And they would give it to some of the mothers. And the first thing they said, where do we buy it? Because the nappy rashes stopped because of this product.
Yeah. We got 7 seconds left. I just want to quickly share with you about Care. Care is our disinfectant. So if you've got Super 10, LDC, G1, and Care in your house, you are basically covered with all the cleaning products that you need in your home. But Care is a disinfectant that will, you can use it for any disinfectant needs, from cleaning a toilet till cleaning a wound, an open bleeding wound. You can use this one product and it kills all the germs, and I cannot go into much depth now, but I just want to mention that Care substitute from Dettol to Harpic and Sandpic and Savlon and Toilet Duck and all these things out of your house if you've got this one. And you make 50 liters out of one bottle. Hospital grade, 1 in 10. Normal household, 1 in 50 for normal household dilution. I hope you enjoy the products and just change your home, goldenize your homes. God bless you.
You can see how passionate we are about this product.